Ayo, and hello everybody, it's me, your weird Uncle Lee, and in today's video, you more or less know what's going down. It's our first video in October, and I've been literally saving this concept specifically for October. So, y'all heard enough of me talking, so how about we get to this awesome drawing of my public domain rendition of the Creature Commandos. Let's just get to it. Enough of me talking, let's get to the drawing. So the characters I'm going to be utilizing today for my public domain rendition of the Creature Commandos are the following: Frankenstein's monster, the Invisible Man, the son of Dracula, which is my own original take on this character, and instead of the, creature from the Black Lagoon, it turns out that creature is still under the copyright of Universal Studios. I decided to use the Ohio Loveland Frogman. And funnily enough, I'm actually going on a trip to Ohio later this year. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is there. So these crazy cryptid creatures of sorts is going to be creating this entire legion, if you will, of mercenary monsters. And that's the team that I've created today, the Legion of Mercenary Monsters. And if I had to tell y'all or give y'all a bit of a quick description as to what this entire thing is about, you follow Victor, the son of Dracula, as he's currently on his way to try to take out his own father in order to be the new prince of not darkness, but the prince of the night. To imply that you work in night, it means that you work with the light. So that's just a fun little concept that I wanted to work on. And of course, I just love these renditions of the characters. Now, I know I didn't draw the characters individually like I usually would do, and that's just because I actually drew these characters in a sketchbook, and I kind of went from there and just drew the characters in this awesome cover. Not only that, but you also get a bit of a fun reference of Calcora from my public domain Suicide Squad. And if you guys want to check out how that whole thing went out and about, go check out the public domain DC playlist that I have here on this channel. But other than that, I had a blast putting this entire cover together. And what do you guys think of my rendition of my public domain Creature Commandos, aka the Legion of Mercenary Monsters? And there we go. We have our officialized cover for our public domain Creature Commandos, aka the Legion of Mercenary Monsters. What do you guys think of this overall cover, the composition? Let me know all that kind of fun stuff in the comments down below, and you might as well comment the word spooky to let me know that you made it this far into the video. Outside of that, though, I love this overall cover composition, even getting to reference Calcora, which was actually a character that I referenced in my public domain Suicide Squad video. I mean, overall, this was just a fun cover to work on, realistically, because this was like the most action I think I've ever put in a cover for at least a team of some kind. So I mean, hey, there's that. Outside of that, I'm going to be gushing on way too much about this, so I'm going to stop talking about this. And before I end the video, let me kind of give a bit of a description as to what's going to be happening with public domain content moving from here on out. So here's the thing. I love making all of these awesome public domain renditions of like Superman, Spider-Man, and Batman and whatnot. Again, using characters from the public domain. The thing is, though, I can only do this for so long until at some point I'm either going to be reutilizing tons of other public domain characters or just having to make up characters just to fill in the position. At that point, it's not even public domain, but ultra valued, given how it's from me, the guy who owns Ultra Comics. So moving from here on out, I'm just going to be doing fun, simple, generic redesigns of some fun superheroes that I more or less would like to work on at some point in time. Don't get me wrong, if I can make the comparison of the character being something similar to that of Marvel or DC, I'll make sure to put it onto the Marvel and DC playlist that I have here on this channel, and you guys can go check it out. But again, I enjoy these, but at some point in time, I am going to want to put more focus on actually creating my own comics and my own original stories, which I'm actually in the process of doing as we speak. Because it turns out, I actually have my very first comic, The Unbeatables, out on Webtoons right now. You can read all of the old renditions of issue number 1 and the old rendition of issue number 2, and you get to see the first 5 pages of the prologue of the new rendition of what I kind of got going on right now. The links to the webtoons are going to be in the description down below if you guys want to go check it out. I've been working on that comic for a very long time, and again, this is something that I really want to put more of my energy and effort into. And heck, if I'm going to be using these public domain characters to some extent, I'm going to be using them as background characters, fun little Easter eggs all throughout, so then that way you guys get your fill and fun of seeing all these awesome PD characters in the realms of my comic book universe. But outside of that, moving from here on out, I'm just going to do some fun generic redesigns of some characters. If I can tie it, I can tie it, but if not, it is what it is, because I want to focus on doing more stuff. So from here on out, I'm just going to be pursuing my own original concepts and ideas, and hopefully you guys will join me on the journey into seeing where that goes. But outside of that, I'm officially going to end the video here. So to my fellow weirdos out there, make sure to follow these 3 simple rules. Make sure to stay awesome, stay weird, and keep life to the easiest. Never forget that art inspires all, but you can inspire more. And always remember to stay ultra.